Hey team, it's Ripper here again. Hope you guys are doing great. Got a video of the Arizona. I finally got to grab the ship for Tier 6 rank battles, and I really enjoy it. I think I've been seeing a lot of good reviews about the Arizona, so I wanted to test it out and show it for you guys and display the tactics and review about it, and hope you guys enjoy it. This is got the Halsey Commander, and the beautiful thing about the premium ships is that you can move around premium commanders at will, Halsey being one of them, and you pretty much can move them around all your premium ships, which is really, really awesome. Hey guys, we're on our way to 200 subscribers. Like, subscribe, share, comment, and we appreciate all the support you guys are giving the channel. We're on our way to 200 subscribers as always. Thank you so much for the support. So the Arizona 12 350 something-ish guns. Pretty awesome. It's kind of like a miniature Montana kind of style ship play style, if you will. Maybe even comparable to the Vermont, which was basically, these are just basically 12 gun floating platforms that are just packing a major wallop at long range distance. So this is tier 6 obviously, so we're not really shooting out to like 20 or 24 kilometers, but 16 is the maximum range that we really can get. Nuremberg shows a little bit of broadside right here, and just watch the firepower of 12 shells from an Arizona can do. And boom, 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 boom. Look at that, right there. Citadel and taking half his health. I mean, this is the cool thing I like about the Arizona. I also picked up the West Virginia, but you only get 8 guns, but those guns are one of the biggest hard-hitting guns for tier 6 at 406 millimeters, and I wanted to try them out both. I'll have a review about the West Virginia later, but right now the Arizona is probably the most comparable. You can pick it up in the premium shop for about, I guess you could say 29 bucks or something like that, or even like about 7,000 doubloons. It is up to you if you really want to support Wargaming and give money. I mean, a lot of controversy right now, and ooh, almost got that destroyer. A lot of controversy about supporting Wargaming and its, you know, very schemish tactics of raising money. Again, this is a business and needs money to raise to play the game. That's a different story. Watch other people's reviews about it. But again, I'm really not really have an issue with it yet, as of yet, Wargaming. And really, this game is a free-to-play game, but it does need money to keep the engine going. So I don't mind spending like 30 bucks. It's not 30 bucks if you guys are worried about 30 bucks and you really need to worry about other things other than playing games. But 30 bucks is, I think, reasonable to play a ship nowadays in games. 130 or 40 bucks for a ship is outrageous. And I think this is why tier 6 is a little bit more fun. Look at this ship is bouncing on the water. So the Arizona, yep, a little broadside right there. Boom, whammy kablammy, devastating strike, and we got to turn hard left. Now you notice a destroyer, I'm sorry, launches torpedoes when they do stuff like that. When they show a lot of broadside and they're not firing at you, boom, they're shooting torpedoes. And oh my goodness, look at the U-boat, or the U-69. And basically a German submarine going around under our keel right there. And we'll talk about submarines a little bit. You can just see how submarines are playing out in this game. I honestly am not a fan of them. I think they don't add a very good level to the game, or dimension, if you will. Where, look, they're just really under the water, and I can't do anything about it. I'm pretty much defenseless right now. He can stay underwater most of the time. I have to wait it out, or I have to drive away, which he could fire torpedoes at me. And my ASW airplanes basically cannot really hit them that close in, so I don't have depth charges or anything. I have to rely on a teammate. If I have a teammate, I don't really have a destroyer around with me. So that's pretty much it. Another thing I've seen in reviews is, you know that number ticking right there in the middle, 17, 16 going down? That's him pinging me, and the only way to get rid of it is using a damage con, and I think they should have a separate damage con for that. I think wasting it to put this out, I mean, because he can ping me at will every, I believe it's 10 or so seconds, and I don't have enough damage cons to do that, and plus I waste it if I have a fire or flooding. So another bad thing about U-boats that I don't like. And then later you're going to see a little bit of the style gameplay against U-boats. It really doesn't add a fun dimension to it. Maybe fun for the U-boats. I played U-boats in it, and the submarines, and they're fun. I'm sorry, not just U-boats, it's submarines. I'm just referring to U-boats for this game. But playing submarines is fun for the submarine players. A little frustrating at times because you got to wait for the reloads of the torpedoes and getting in the correct position. And you know that my secondaries are firing at the submarine as it surfaces, but odds of hitting it are pretty slim. I mean, look, I hit it. Okay, now that I can use my depth charge plane here, my AS2, I just put it right in front of me, and you'll see the plane will approach in about 10 seconds and drop the depth charges. and hopefully get some charges in and destroy it. So here's some fun demonstration of brawling. Again, brawling's back. My Halsey Commander, got secondary builds on the Halsey Commander, and the secondaries are going off like crazy. There's the depth charges you can see on the screen. And we have this West Virginia, which is another ship I like. I'll do a review about that, but he is not really aiming the guns at me, and boom, 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 taking about 11,000 off him. Really fun Arizona ship. I mean, the 6 guns in the front are pretty powerful at this close, but like I said, I don't know what this West Virginia, oh yeah, he's looking at the Normandy on there, so obviously he is showing a lot of broadside to me, and not really understanding why that is. Secondaries are going off, starting as many fires as we can, and boom! Whammy Blammy Normandy takes him out for me, and let's see if we can help the Normandy out by getting the Ismail out. Ismail is another great ship, Soviet kind of battleship for Tier 6, pretty strong, a lot of guns, but he is showing way too much broadside, and here's the power of 12 guns from the Arizona. Boom! Arizona screams from the grave. Whammy Blammy on that one. 3 Citadel hits. We take down majority of his help, but he takes down the Normandy. We tried to save my friend. Here's another problem right here. You have to swing your turrets to aim the submarines, and that causes your guns to swing over there as well. I wish that we have a different reticle for that. I would have to freeze my guns on one side, switch over to the ASW depth charges, and boom, 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 whammy kablammy, send them back to 40. Second kill right there. We take out the Ismail. But like I was saying, while my guns are trained, you can see a demonstration of that right there. The guns are trained on the Ismail and the ASW depth charges. I have to swing my cursor over to the submarine, which causes my guns to swing back. In the heat of the moment, if I didn't freeze the guns, they're swinging out of place. It could lead to me, being out of position or out of aiming, if you will. So some of the issues right there I've just talked about playing against submarines, but the Arizona is really, really awesome. It's really fun. For the current ranked battle season of Tier 6, and here's just a demonstration of trying to aim and hit depth charges on a submarine. But overall, I like it. The Arizona, I think, is worth the price of what it is. Doubloons, 7,000-ish doubloons, I believe, about 29 bucks in the premium shop. It's really an awesome, great ship, and you can use your premium commander on it as well. 12 guns, hard-hitting, good at medium to, I would say, close range. The secondaries are really laughable, but because my Halsey Commander is built for it, that's why I just kept it the way it is. And he's got, with the new Commander rework, he's got fire prevention on it as well as the extra heal. So that allows me to take in the best bread and butters of the ship while not having to sacrifice secondaries. That's the build I like. It's pretty enjoyable. And you can see just more of this submarine gameplay and just telling you about the Arizona. Arizona is also a little bit slow. It's comparable to the Vermont. If you've played the Vermont or something like in the big, thick battleship class, if you will. I mean, this battleship is comparable to the New Mexico. I think you can grind out the New Mexico as well. I just like the Arizona because it's more of a history of it. The Arizona is in Pearl Harbor. As you can tell, the Arizona was sunk by a Japanese a dive bomber, and had the famous explosion that people talk about, and sank to the bottom of the channel. So, but the Arizona is a great historic ship to have and something you can keep in and remember it. So, very great guns. Look at this, guns are shooting right here, and boom, 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 and we missed all of it. But I like the 12 guns. 12 guns is pretty awesome. Torpedoes are way out of range. We're just going to put the torpedo bombers, the depth charge bombers right here in front of this German U-69. And we are basically cap and C, and this is pretty much the end of the game. But my overall thoughts of the Arizona, I really like it. I think it's a great formidable ship, comparable to New Mexico if you haven't played that before. It's a great ship for brawling, great ship for a little medium long range distance. And it's a fun ship to play in the new current either clan battles or ranked. And you notice the submarine's actually shooting here. This is a great display of a submarine shooting at a submarine with a gun. I didn't know the submarines could do that, and boom, whammy kablammy, he gets the kill with a secondary hit. That is hilarious. So, hey guys, if you guys like supporting the channel, like, subscribe, comment. Appreciate all the support, and that was my review on the Arizona. I like it. It's slow. It can turn slow, but those tight turns are really, really good. You can read Little White Mouse's reviews about it. She does a great review, and it's awesome. So, till then, cheers.